720's video, we do have another lovely guest and his missus who has arrived with us today, and they come from quite far away. So let me introduce you, and this beautiful MK3 GTI, absolutely amazing. And there's so many little details which I really like, and there's also so much happening very soon, so make sure you stay out. All the links and everything, what we do, people which are involved in this video, will be linked down below. And today everything's going to be recorded on the DJI Pocket 3. We are not sponsored, I'm just shouting them out, and let's test out, and we have brand new microphones for them, so hopefully today the video is going to be as perfect as recent ones. So I want to ask you a question. Why did you get this beautiful car?
Well, it wasn't by choice. I was on my way home from my missus on a Monday, roughly about 2:30 in the morning. During Storm Debbie, I was doing 50 mile an hour on a 60 mile an hour road, taking it all nice and easy. Got down to the 420 and didn't see a flood till it was literally right underneath the front bumper.
Oh shit.
Hit it at 50 mile an hour, obviously aquaplane, tried to counter steer it and realised that it's going to be a no battle. I'm a passenger in this car.
Yeah.
Hope for the best. Took me 3 meters up into the embankment and into 4 trees and a fence.
Oh.
Yeah.
But to be honest, looking at the car, it doesn't even look like it has been in a crash.
That was a different car. It was a, it was a 2001 Volkswagen Polo 6N2. It was all lowered, had proper deep dish alloys. It was literally show spec. The only thing that was going to be done to it was air ride. That would have finished it off, but unfortunately that storm hit and I hit the trees. To
be honest, with storms and stuff like that, it happens to everyone. To be honest,
definitely with storms, take precautions.
Like, I'm less scared of drivers out there. I'm more scared of the nature, because the nature, if they want to, they'll take off you. Like, the funny thing is, when I had a classic motorbike, I fully bought it for £500. I have rebuilt the bike and everything. A day I go out riding, I get taken off straight away. Then I have to rebuild again, and I sold the bike. Will I go back on the bikes? I will, but I'm waiting till next year, so we have a little bit more money.
I thought about a bike, but this one said different, so
bikes are fun.
To be a car.
But they are dangerous.
They are.
I wouldn't say you're the dangerous driver. What I'm trying to say is the people out there, they don't look out for you.
Yeah, everyone's out there to kill you.
Exactly. They treat us like flies or bugs. They hate motorcyclists. I love motorcyclists. When people ask me, can you explain the feeling? You can't until you do it yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. So let's talk about your build. What got you involved with the build, and what are your future plans with it?
So it's a 1993 Volkswagen Golf MK3 GTI, all standard engine. One of my mates has an 8-valve supercharger kit, which will boost it to around 240, 250 brake horsepower.
Okay.
Power, mate.
And eventually wheels will go. It's literally as I brought it. The only thing I've changed is the front lights to give it that Mark IV Golf style front. The front grille is from a Mark III Vento, which is sort of like a saloon version of the Mark III Golf.
Yeah.
All lowered like this, came with the B&W alloys. The only thing I've put on is the Das Society Sunstrip and the Tucked Automotive brand sticker.
You most likely guys on the YouTube channel, which you actually seen, or our Instagram pictures, that we actually went to the Reading Jap Fest and we saw this car, and I really like it, and I don't know what this Pocket 3 is currently doing. So that's why I also messaged you, because when I looked at it, it was like a little bit like hazy night. It was like a lovely sunset. I took a picture. I was like, I like this. And this one stood out to me because I really like your banner. I like the inside. I like the alloys. I like how it looks. And it just looks OEM plus to me. It looks really nicely built.
All original.
Exactly. And I really like it. And then I found your Instagram tag, so I took a picture. And I was like, I'm going to DM you and let's get you down so we can take some free pictures for you, get to know you, and just talk about your absolute car, because I really like it. So in a longer perspective, what are your bigger plans for this whole car?
Eventually, obviously, I'm getting into shows at the minute, left, right and centre. I don't know how, I don't know why, but eventually it will go different alloys, maybe some BBS 3-piece splits. Got to go with proper BBSs for a Volkswagen Golf of this age.
Oh yeah.
And eventually get rid of being static, maybe go air ride, because obviously that will have to take the power of an 8-valve supercharger kit on it.
Yeah, that's not bad. How are you feeling their static life? Because when I had an old car, I had a static car, and I mean, it was a Volkswagen Up, right? Fully slammed. I was scraping everywhere. And the back pain I got from it was unreal, to the point I was like, I can't do this.
I feel static cars enhances your driving abilities of avoiding potholes,
Oh, yes.
already dead animals,
Yep.
and speed bumps. Obviously, you come to a speed bump, you're like, right, quick decision, turn
Sideways.
around, find another way.
Or you can go sideways, depending how.
Or sideways.
What I found out, the red speed bumps, you know, the really sharp red ones, they're the worst. You will rip your bumper off no matter
100%.
what.
I already scrape on the suspension arms as it is, and they've already been replaced.
Oh, damn. But to be honest, it's a really nice build. Before I even move on, before we guys move on to taking pictures of some B-rolls, I do want to mention one thing, which we have spoken about. I also want to give you a shout out, because recently, if you guys are following us on social media, we have been bitching about something that my wheel caps have fell off. And this lovely gentleman has reached out to me and said, I have some. And he actually saved us today, and hopefully they do fit. I do test measure them, and they do actually look like they fit. Absolute legend. Thank you for that. You actually saved my day, because when I looked on BMW, that's 60 quid.
Yeah, 100%.
You actually saved the day. So massive shout out to you. Honestly, amazing. And also, what I have noticed on his lights, if you guys can see, look at this detail. Absolutely insane. I actually love that. And you know a guy who does it. So, how did you get to know him?
So I reached out to a friend on Instagram, of the Instagram of IG Inga Craft on Instagram, and she was designing these as we speak. And I thought they would look really good. And I was obviously messaged her, wanted a little bit more information. And I says, do you know if this is the only pair? And she says, yep, this is a one-off. I was like, right, that's great. What I want to hear, I'll have them. She says, right, give me about 3 weeks to finish them. Yeah. And then you'll come down to Ipswich, pick them up, put them on I'll put them on the car. And
that's amazing.
Next post she made on Instagram is when the lights find the right owner, and they certainly have for this.
We will be certainly messaging her, because we want that done to our car, because honestly this looks amazing. And I like when people watch our videos, they notice, we do notice our small details. Let's talk about exhaust, because I did hear your exhaust, and there we go, and it was quite loud.
Yes, it's it's come with a few noise complaints from the very friendly neighbour of mine.
We get that.
We get that, and whenever I go and see the missus, that will almost come down to a fist fight, but we'll gloss over that.
But that was between me and him.
It was between you and him. I moved the car out the way so I wouldn't have caused the issue.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But all it is 3.5-inch shotgun tailpipes with 3.5-inch catback system, so no middle box, no res.
Fully straight through.
Obviously still got the cat in, and that's about it.
Damn.
Don't say who did that.
That is loud.
Yes, I definitely recommend this person for custom exhaust. He'll customize anything you want, whether it's manifolds, turbo pipes, screamer pipes, absolutely everything. His name is Rich's Fabrication Shop. It's based in Wantage, 100% hook.
That's amazing. So guys, whoever you're watching and you need some stuff done to the exhaust or some custom work like you can see on the headlights, make sure the people which we have spoken about, you reach out to them and support their company as well, because that's what we do. We support everyone we can. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go around, take some pictures of your car, do some B-rolls. Sadly, the British weather, it's not the greatest with us today.
British weather is always British weather.
Exactly. So we won't be sadly doing some rollers, but I am going to book you in to do some rollers.
100%.
Because
well, would you like to hear the car?
Yes. That is a very, very good choice. Let's hear the car for the viewers. It is quite loud, and I do enjoy doing it. Whoa. That is quite significantly loud, which I did not expect how loud this is going to be.
You can see why we've had noise complaints.
Yeah, yes. Just a bit.
A bit, fuck it. I bet you when it's a cold start, it's...
Oh, wow.
It's rumbling. Yeah. It is a lot worse.
6 car alarms I've set off before, and that was at work. On a cold start.
No, that's really nice. So now we're going to carry on, take some B-rolls, take some footage for him. And yeah, thank you for coming to our channel. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate that you have come along as well, which is your missus. This is what we want to do. We want to involve as many car people which have amazing builds, involve them, have a chat with them, get to know them, build a car community where it's supposed to be, not the toxic car community which we all see and sadly is dying because of certain individuals. But then also there's a lot of big news happening right now, because a certain team has reached out to me. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's going to be great. I can't say too much on the video because it's still in plans, and the opportunity they have given me is quite big for a small channel, so I'm not going to surpass that. So stay tuned and you guys will see what's going to happen next.